What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to swing down to the local T-Mobile store, as you can see by my magenta bag here, and pick up brand new Samsung Watch Ultra. You know, I wasn't going to get this watch, but T-Mobile is having a deal right now. This is a $650 watch. They're selling for $100 financed over 24 months if you do the $15 data plan. That comes out to be like $4 and change. So for roughly 20 bucks a month, you have the newest Samsung Watch Ultra with LTE service on it. I figured, why not? Let's pick it up, give it a shot, and go from there. So today I'll be doing a quick unboxing, walk around of this device. I'll do a side-by-side comparison versus the Apple Watch Ultra and see what my initial thoughts are. I also plan to wear this for at least a week, if not two, in conjunction with my Apple Watch to see how accurate it is and how it compares to the Apple Watch Ultra. So stick around, let's go. Today I'll be doing a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. I went with the titanium gray version. That is the black version. One thing I will mention right away is a little bit of frustration is I'm not a fan of the orange band. I wish it came with the black band, or I wish you had the option to choose which color band with the as they call it, titanium gray, which is really the black version. I'm not a big fan of the model that comes with the black band because there's like a silver base with a black ring around it. Just not a fan of the two-tone color. But anyway, I digress. Today I'll be doing a quick unboxing, quick walk around of this device. I'll set it up to my S23 Ultra. I'll also do a quick side-by-side comparison to the Apple Watch Ultra to see how it looks and feels versus Apple's version. But without further ado, let's jump right in. So as you can see, the box itself, not a whole lot. It tells you right here it's a 47 millimeter, and it also is an LTE device. So this will be powered by T-Mobile's network. No need to get an unboxing knife. These have pull tabs. So you literally just pull the tab to open the box. Let's do that now. Rah, rah. Rah. All right. Opening this guy up. So inside the box, we have another box that has the watch itself in it, and yet another box that has the band in it. So we'll set the overall box to the side for now. So looking at the watch box itself, again, looks like these are pull tabs, super easy to open, just some stickers that aren't quite stuck on too hard. Open those up. All right, and within this box, you have the watch itself. Very beautiful, looks massive sitting in that box. Inside here, the lid of the box, we have what I'm guessing is the charger and generic instructions. As you can see, quick start guide, terms and conditions. Don't really need that. We know what we're doing. Throw that to the side. That's all you have in the top. In the bottom portion of this box, we have the charger, the puck. As you can see, very similar to previous versions, very similar to the iPhone. I'm sorry, very similar to the Apple Watch, the magnetic puck. So set that to the side for now. Pulling the watch out itself, I will tell you it's very heavy in the hand. Actually, at first feel, it feels heavier than the Apple Watch Ultra. I'm guessing the dimensions are bigger as well. I will put this side by side next to my watch so you guys can see what it looks like in comparison. But overall, I will tell you the look and feel, it feels very durable. It feels very premium. This is a titanium design, just like the Apple Watch Ultra, which I'm very pleased to know that they can do black titanium. I'm hoping that Apple does the same thing with the new watch that comes out in a few months here. Anyway, in the box, I'm not gonna rip that apart. You can tell that doesn't really come out. So that's all that's, oh, yeah, there's nothing in there. So put that back together, file that to the side. But the watch itself, you can see we have 3 buttons on the right side here. I believe this is power at the top, the quick action button, and I'm guessing this is a menu or back button, but we'll figure that out once we actually turn this on and sync it up. No other buttons on the watch itself. I will tell you this, the action button on this guy is not a digital crown. It's just a button that depresses. All 3 buttons depress. So it's a little bit different. The crown here is not rotatable. It's a physical crown. So I'm guessing it's the same thing. It's just going to be similar to the Watch 5, where it did not have the physical bezel that rotated. But that being said, let's take a look at the band and put it together. So in the band box, pull this guy open, nothing else is in there. And this thing is quite vibrantly orange. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the orange color, but I definitely wanted the black watch face. I actually ordered 2 black watch bands on Amazon. One that looks identical to this marine band. They're calling this the marine band at Samsung, whereas we have the ocean band with Apple. You can see it's very similar. Instead of 1 hole on the Apple Watch, we have 2 holes on the Samsung watch. So ocean, marine, apples and green apples, I would say. So very, very similar. The feel, it does feel very premium. It's a good silicone material, very similar to Apple's version. But that being said, let's throw it on the watch and see how it works. The bands are much different this year. It looks like it's just a snapping mechanism, where you just snaps into place, versus Apple's where you slide it in. And the previous version of Samsung, I believe, is also a slide mechanism. But this guy, I believe you just press. Right there, you heard it snap in. Very secure. And we'll do the top. Boom. You just heard it snap in twice there. So there is the watch put together before turning it on. Like I said, not a fan of the orange, but I do like the premium feel of both the band and the watch. So now let's power this guy on. Like I said, I believe this is the power button at the top here. There we go. Now, as that's powering on, I'm actually going to put this side by side next to my Apple Watch Ultra. And as you can see, it is very similar. It's a little bit bigger in comparison. I would say it's a little bit thicker as well as taller, but taking it off and putting them side by side, as you can see, very, very similar in terms of size. Thickness, very, very similar, but the Samsung version is a little bit thicker when looking at them side by side. It might be a better view for you to look at the thickness of one versus the other. The sensors on the back, it does look like there might be, let's see, 8 sensors on the Samsung versus, oh, looks like 8 sensors on the Apple Watch Ultra as well. So looks like the sensors are very similar in terms of how many on each one. But overall, to give you just a quick side by side, you can see the iPhone lays just a bit flatter when you press them down on the table, but very, very, very similar in terms of size. But now I'm gonna get this guy set up, get all my information put in it, do a quick walk around, and go from there. All right, now that I got everything set up and connected to my device, you can see the watch is set up with the home screen of the generic watch screen there. I will tell you that I'm not a fan of the old school watch face. I definitely prefer multiple complications you can get on the Apple Watch Ultra. As you see here, I have 3 at the top, I have my time, I have my distance walked, I have 3 at the bottom, and I also have my vitals around the side here. Absolutely love just the amount of information that Apple gives you at a glance. So what I definitely want to do is see if Samsung has a similar complication setup to give you more information than just strictly the time. As you see here, there's a couple complications in there as well. But again, not a big fan of the old school analog watch face there. Okay, here we go. So we have some informative watch faces here. I like that for sure. Let's see this blue one. Great. So as you can see, we do have a couple options straight out of the box in terms of software on giving you more access at a glance on your home screen. That's definitely my preference. All right, one thing I will show you too, before I put this on my wrist, I wear the Apple Watch Ultra with a large ocean band, and I wear this on the 4th hole down to give you a context on how big my wrist is. My wrist is 7 inches, but like I mentioned, I wear it on the 4th hole down from the top on the large watch band. Giving you more context here. Oops, flip that around. Measure this here, you can see. Doing this one-handed, but I'm definitely right at a 7 in terms of how big my watch is, or my wrist is. That being said, let's throw this on. So getting this as tight and comfortable as possible, I would say probably right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th hole down. That's almost perfect out of the box in terms of fit. So there you can see the watch on the wrist. Definitely looks and feels good. It feels lighter on the wrist than it did initially when I pulled it out of the box, to be honest with you. Comparative to my Apple Watch Ultra, I would say it's very comparable just based on initial impressions on how heavy it is on the wrist. I definitely want to wear this for a few days just to get a better understanding and idea of the comfortability. On my Apple Watch Ultra, I wear that thing 24/7. I also wear it to sleep, so I'll do the same thing with this just to see the comfortability, if I can sleep with it or if it's too big. But first impressions, I will say, I do like the design. I like this watch face. I'm gonna play with it, customize it, and get it as close to my Apple Watch as possible. But so far, so good. I'm not gonna go over much navigation here. If you've had a Android or Samsung watch in the past, it's all very similar. It's all the same navigation. So don't really need to go through kind of like the hows to that. But I will tell you, looks like the bottom button is the back button. The top button is also the back button, or maybe the home button. Again, I want to play with this more. Let me go a little deeper into settings here. If I hit the top button, okay, that's the home button. If I go into like a couple different levels here, hit this guy. So that is the back button. So on the side here, the top one is your home button, the middle one is your quick action button, the bottom one is your back, one level back button. And then you have your rotation here. It's not a rotating bezel like the Watch 6 Classic. I know that's a very popular model, but I will tell you, just like I mentioned, initial impressions, it's sleek, much sleeker than I assumed it was going to be on the wrist. But like I said, I'm going to wear this for a few days, if not a couple weeks, and really run this through all the day-to-day that I do on my Apple Watch and come back and give you a comparison of what I feel is better between this and Apple. So just a quick video for y'all. Hope that was helpful. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, take care and peace out.